Hey everyone, it's Tara. Welcome back to my channel, Tara Talks Books, where we talk everything bookish. So today is Bookmas Day 7, and I'm going to be doing my most anticipated reads for 2025. So I broke it down by month from January to August of 2025. So the first one is in January, and it comes out January 21st, and that one is Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros. This is the third one in the Empyrean series, so I don't want to give any spoilers for the series, so I'll just let you know the synopsis for the first one, which is Fourth Wing, and this is a fantasy romance, and it follows Violet, and she always has trained to be in the scribe quadrant. However, her mom forces her into the writer's quadrant, and it's kind of like a cutthroat war college that she has to attend, and at the end, hopefully, you become a dragon rider. So it's like her journey to survive this college. So the second one in that series, Iron Flame, left off on a cliffhanger. So I'm excited to kind of see what's going to happen in the next book. So I can't wait for that one to come out. The next one I'm excited for comes out February 4th, and that one is Never Gamble Your Heart by Lindsay Lovis. I read the first one, which was Never Blow a Kiss by her, and really enjoyed it. And the character kind of makes like an appearance in that first book. So I was kind of intrigued, and I wanted to continue on the series. And it seems like a really intriguing historical romance series. It's a little bit different in the sense that it kind of has like governess spies. The series is called Secret Society of Governess Spies, and it seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. So this one says, to find her missing sister, an unconventional governess must infiltrate an infamous gambling den owned by a devilishly handsome rake. So that's set up for a great story. The next one also comes out February 4th, and that one is The Bones Beneath My Skin by TJ Klune. I have read 2 of his books and really enjoyed them. So this one is actually about a 10-year-old with an impossible power, her father, and an unlikely stranger who come together to confront the dangerous forces that want her at all costs. A strange story of family, love, comets, and bacon. Perfect for fans of Stranger Things. So that seems quite interesting. That's all I really need to know. It's written by TJ Klune, and he really does, in the 2 books I've read, does like this found family trope. So I'm really excited to see what he does with this. The next one I have comes out March 4th, and that is Promise Me Sunshine by Kara Bastone. And I've read 2 of her Audible originals, and I really enjoyed them. So I definitely want to get to a full-length novel by her. This one says, grieving the loss of her best friend, a young woman's life is turned upside down when she meets a grumpy stranger who swears he can help her live again in this heartwarming slow burn romance. So yay, because I love slow burn, and it seems like it's going to be Grumpy Sunshine, which is a trope I also enjoy. So I'm really excited for this one. I enjoyed, like I said, her other 2 Audible originals, so I feel like I'm going to enjoy this one as well. The next one I have comes out April 1st, and that one is Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. And I'm actually really excited about this one because we are currently doing a Abby Jimenez read along. We're reading like her backlist, and it's myself, it's Kaylani over at Kaylani Simply Me, it's Dana from Dana Ella, it's Karina for Stray Dreams and Words, as well as Bea from Mama Needs to Read Romance. We are all hosting lives and talking about the books, and we're reading all of Abby Jimenez's backlist, and so we're excited. We can't wait to read this one together when it comes out as well. But without further ado, let you know what it's about. It says, there might be no such thing as a perfect guy, but Xavier Rush comes disastrously close. A gorgeous veterinarian giving Greek god vibes, all while cuddling a tiny kitten. Immediately, yes. That is until Xavier opens his mouth and proves that even sculpted gods can say the absolute wrong thing, like really wrong. Of course, there's nothing Samantha loves more than proving a jerk wrong, unless, of course, he can admit he made a mistake. But after one incredible and seemingly endless date, possibly the best in living history, Samantha is forced to admit the truth that her family is in crisis, and any kind of relationship would be impossible. Samantha begs Xavier to forget her, to remember their night together as a perfect moment, as crushing as that may be. Only no amount of distance or time is nearly enough to forget that something between them. And the only thing better than one single perfect memory is to make a life and even a love worth remembering. So Abby Jimenez really knows how to weave more intense topics into this very beautiful contemporary romance. So she always does emotional contemporary romance, and I love it. So I've given all of her books either a 4 or 5 star, and everybody keeps saying that the other 3 in the new series are even better. So I can't wait for this one, as well as to read the rest of her backlist. It's going to be super fun. The next one comes out April 24th, and that is Rewind It Back by Liz Tomforty. This is the 4th one in the Windy City series, and I have read the first 3, really enjoyed it. I have the 4th one to read at the beginning of next year, but this one, it follows a character that you've seen since book 1. So I'm excited to see him get his love story. So there is no blurb for this one. It literally just says Rio and Hallie's book. I do know that Rio is a professional hockey player, so it's definitely probably going to be about hockey, and it will obviously be a sports romance. So I'm really excited for that one to come out because I've really just loved this series. The next book I'm excited about is The Love Haters by Catherine Center. This one comes out May 20th, and I've read a couple of Catherine Center's books and have just really enjoyed them. So this one actually follows, it says, it's a thin line between love and love hating. Katie Vaughn has been burned by love in the past. Now she may be lighting her career on fire. She has 2 choices. Wait to get laid off from her job as a video producer, or at her coworker Cole's request, take a career-making gig profiling Tom Hutchison, a Coast Guard rescue swimmer in Key West. The catch, Katie's not exactly qualified. She can't swim, but fakes it that she can. Plus, Cole is Hutch's brother, and they don't get along. Next stop, Paradise. But Paradise is messier than it seems, as Katie gets entangled with Hutch, the most scientifically good-looking man she has ever seen, but also a bit of a love hater. Along with his colorful Aunt Rue and his rescue Great Dane, she gets trapped in a lie or two. Swim lessons, helicopter flights, conga lines, drinking contests, hurricanes, and stolen kisses ensue, along with chances to tell the truth, to face old fears, and to be truly brave at last. So this one just sounds so good. Like I said, I really enjoyed the 2 books that I read by Catherine Center, so I can't wait to read this one. The next one I have comes out June 5th, and that one is Scandalous Desires on a Summer Morning by Stacy Reed. And if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I love Stacy Reed. Her books are amazing, so I can't wait for this one. But this one doesn't really have a blurb. It just says, Enemies to Lovers, Steamy Reed's older brother's best friend, which I love Enemies to Lovers, so I can't wait to read this one. Should be fun. The next one I have comes out July 24th, and that one is Road Trip with a Rogue by Kate Bateman. And this one is part of Her Majesty's Rebels, and it's the 3rd book. I've read the first one, and I definitely want to read this one. I just need to catch up a little bit. But I'm really excited about this one. So my friend Bea at Mama Needs to Read Romance run a historical romance book club called Tea and Biscuits with Tara and Bea, and we actually had Kate Bateman on as one of our authors because we read one of her books for the book club. So I'll leave that video in the description box below if you want to check it out, but that was really fun. So I'm really excited to read this one, and I just can't wait. And the last one I have comes out August 26th of 2025, and this one is The Lady Takes on London by Madeline Hunter. And I've actually not read any Madeline Hunter. I do have one on my shelf that I do want to read, but this one just had an intriguing premise, and it's a historical romance, which I really enjoy historical romances. So this one says, a headstrong heiress and an arrogant barrister debate the laws of love and reputation in and out of the courtroom in this historically rich, endearingly witty, and captivatingly sexy enemies to lovers tale. So this one just seems good. Again, I love enemies to lovers, so I'll take it. So this one also mentions that this is the first one in a new trilogy by Madeline Hunter. So I'm excited, and I like starting series when they're about to start. If not, and I get behind, I will tend not to read them. So that's also exciting. So those are all my most anticipated book releases for 2025. Let me know what you're excited for 2025 in the comments below. And if you don't want to comment anything, but you want to let me know that you were here and you watched to the end, go ahead and leave me any sort of book emoji. Like and subscribe if you'd like to. Bye!